If you guys could, direct your attention to the bottom little scrolly, that thing. If you guys don't mind on your way in, please consider hitting a thumbs up. This stream is absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything for this entertainment you're going to receive tonight. We also have a deal. We also have free giveaways that aren't contingent on any purchases or anything other than being subscribed to the channel and commenting. That's it. And signing up for free. If that works for you guys, check to see if you remembered that thumbs up on the stream, especially if you're new here, that, hey, it makes a difference. It shows YouTube that something's going on, and it's probably a stream that people want to check out tonight. And also, if you want to go above and beyond and you don't mind, please consider sharing the video. There's a little share button with like an arrow, and you can click that link. You can put it into a Facebook post. You can put it on an Instagram story. You can send it in a group message. And yeah, you absolutely can. And welcome everybody coming on in, man. I appreciate you guys. And this, if you guys are in here for the first time, this is Command's Corner. We are live every single Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We go till about 11:30 these days, sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later, but that's generally the kind of time frame that we have. We always feature a great company. We always give deals, free giveaways, games, fun vibes, and everything. And it's so good to see people like Bobby Casey in here, man. I appreciate you guys. And we also have little segments like Florida Man Monday, which is what we're going to start off with today. And nice. What's up, Andrew? Florida Man Monday, and that's what we're going to start off with today. But we are going to switch the order a little bit. And I'll say this again in a few minutes because we have people coming in. But we're going to do the Random Rant Monday, aka today, not so random rant Monday, and that's going to get moved up right after the Florida Man Monday. And so, if you guys don't know, I'm well known for a couple of things. One of them would be tangents. You can catch me like a squirrel. I can go off on the track. Sometimes the chat gets me going on everything. Thank you, True North. I appreciate that, man. And shout out to Andrew. Shout out to everybody in here right now. And the other thing is I like to rant. Now, what is a rant to me? It's just sharing something from my point of view with a passion behind it. Am I saying I'm right? No. Am I saying people are wrong? No. I'm just simply saying this is my view on things, and I like to get passionate about stuff. So, again, guys, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely not. Dan's not known for ranting. Yeah, and I love it's not something that I shy away from. So, we are going to, and I do that every Monday. Sometimes it's silly. Sometimes it's serious. Sometimes it's deep. Sometimes it's not. What up, James? What up, guys? I hope the trip was good. Beard Octane had an expo, one of the few where I wasn't able to make it. Kills me. They were in Columbus, but we had too much soccer going on for me to be able to miss it. So yeah, me on a rant, exactly. So shout out to Octane, man. Excited for San Antonio to get going. But yeah, we will. So, and yeah, great question, Flamethrower. There are random Mondays where I throw in a random history lesson. Tonight there will be no history lesson. Yeah, no doubt, Warvet. I got you, man. I got you. And so, yeah, I never got the word. I don't know. Does anybody remember how Florida Man Monday became a thing? I feel like I just randomly thought of the topic and put it into practice. But genuinely, I don't remember. I don't remember when it happened. So, yeah. And Moose says, how's everything with the new club going for Max and Jax? Oh, my gosh. Now, real quick here before I get too tangent-y. My sons are soccer players, and they now play for the Liverpool International Academy, like the actual one. Hey, Nikki, the actual one tied to the Premier League team in England. And so they are absolutely loving it. Their coaching, their teams, the culture, it couldn't be better than what we've ever wanted and asked for. It is the perfect fit for us. There's so many great clubs and coaches and programs out there. This one is the right one for us. And thank you, Warvet. You said soccer phenoms, more like it. And any new highlights? I'm sure I do. I don't know if I showed you guys like the game-winning goal the other day. That was pretty sick. But Maddox didn't have soccer this weekend. Jackson did. And Jax had, in the championship, his coach picked him to take a PK to take the lead. That was a really big moment, which was really, really, really cool. Chris said it was organically started through conversation. That makes sense. Yeah, I believe it. So, yeah, it makes sense. Jacob, I hope the missus is doing well, man. Thinking about you guys. What do you think of my new YouTube photo? That's sick, Aaron. I like it, man. That's super like artsy. Got the sun behind it. I dig it, dude. Awesome. What's up, Amanda? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So again, guys. Oh, good, Nikki. Yeah, soccer is a beautiful sport. It really is a beautiful sport. It's not something I played growing up, but I'm utterly obsessed with it and just love the game. Yeah, Triple B. I know he's in South Dakota, and he's with Evan, who is the owner of Notable, which is really cool. I love to see those connections. I've had many consultations with Notable and the owner, and then Scott's one of my like really good in-person friends. And so, yeah, it's really, really cool. And wow, I've been here since I was pregnant. Ezra's almost 5. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Have been here well. Hey, Erica, I hope you're doing well. I still get to talk to Walter all the time, thankfully. So yeah, yep, absolutely. And Ninja said, if you guys haven't tried Grizzly Puncher from Beard Octane, I believe you won a giveaway. Highly recommend. Let's go. What up? What up, James? So many of the local peeps in here. I love it. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Greg? What's up, everybody? Pud in the house. We got Donald in the house. Welcome. Oh, good. The most incredible feeling of all time is coming home after the hospital, right? A hospital stay with yourself or a family member, even more so the family member sometimes, is the easiest way to realize health is wealth. Like beyond true. If you don't have health or the people in your life that you love don't have health, what good is money? What good is cars? Like what good is anything? Health is wealth. Like beyond true. Don't ever lose sight of that. Ever lose sight of that. So yeah, it's so crazy. Bobby said, my buddy just moved to Naples. His stories sound like another country. Mix of redneck, high-class snake hunting golfers. Yeah, Naples, from my experience, I know they had all the flooding a few years ago, but from my experience, is a very nice area. We stayed in Fort Myers with buddies when I was in like college or late high school, and Fort Myers was like the normal side, and then you went across the street, and Naples was with like all the crazy Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Are you ketchup chip fan? No, I am not. Yeah. And Roger said, you're so right. Wife was in the hospital for a while and spent some nights with her. Luckily, she's doing better. Good, man. Good. I'm glad. Sometimes nipples get brought up on stream. Why? I genuinely don't know. Sometimes they just, I don't want to say they just come out. That's a different story. But they pop up. That's a different story too. All right, get out of here, nipples talk. Okay. All right, guys. Again, on your way in, if you don't mind and you haven't forgotten, just check to see if you hit that thumbs up and then share the stream out. It is always appreciated. And so, yes, I won't say why. All right, Amber, I see you, Kev. And so again, guys, we're going to switch up the order a little bit. We're going to still do our this or that game. We got all the questions. We got all the giveaways. We're going to feature Luxurious Bastard on stream tonight. But first, yeah, and the beard knot is I was out at soccer all night, so I had to tie it up. That wind's crazy, man. That wind is crazy. And so, but first, we are going to do our Florida Man Monday, and then we're going to get into a random rant Monday. A calm, cool, collected, but unfortunately necessary one. So yeah, and we're getting there, guys. 97.8K. We know the big one is that 100K mark. Massive goal of the channel, and appreciate every single one of you for being here, which helps us get there. And I don't need anything crazy. We got this all together. But if you do know someone that has a beard that could benefit from some information, maybe share the channel with them or take their phone and subscribe for them. That always works too. So keep that in mind. Ryan said, I got hospitalized last week, found mold in our air vents. Woo, yikes. Company was 3 weeks from cleaning it. Wow, that's crazy, man. I'm glad. Aaron, I'm not sure on that one. The owner should be in here, Lil Lux, a.k.a. Dave, in a little bit, so I'm sure he can share all that. But let's get into it, you guys. September 15th. How do you know I know it's September 15th today? Because that's the due date for the predicted taxes, the quarterly taxes for Q4. You got to predict what you're going to do in Q4, blah, 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 bobby. And so, nice, Bobby B, I appreciate that. And so all our businesses out there, most of you know, or the people paying their own taxes, and it's not taken out of your paycheck. September 15th, man, it comes out of nowhere and hits you. Right, let's go. We got all the Michiganders in here tonight. That comes through New Era. Wesco, ask about my beard. Dude, thank you. Hey, I have had You can ask Sam this. I've had multiple, I don't go to Wesco often. It's only when I'm on the west side of Michigan. I've had multiple people comment about my beard at Wesco specifically. Specifically, the one in Whitehall, over by what used to be the Juvenile Detention Center. Ooh, that's ironic for the show. But over by what used to be the juvie, and now there's like, I don't know, some other business. But that one I get, I get a lot of comments at. It's really, really, really random. Hey, Andrew, come on, man. Here for the rant. Let's do it. Hopefully you're here for it. No, just kidding. He loves it all. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that super chat. What up, OG? What up, man? Thank you, guys. Yeah, JB, get out of here. JB's always stirring the pot. Yep. Yeah, the taxes, and I've said it before, but I still write them by hand. I write the federal and the state because we have the state income tax in Michigan. Boo. Can we all get a boo? And I write them by hand, by check, and I send them in. I send them in by letter, and I make sure that I feel that pain every time. My mom passed. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Greg. Today, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we can spend it together. And I would like to talk about your new home state of Florida, if I could. Well, we can just boo taxes in general. Yeah, we can. Thank you. I know there's a few states I've looked at that have no state income tax. And they're like, well, we have the tolls. Good. I don't drive that much. No, actually I do. But I'd be happy to pay for what I drive. Yes. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate that, man. He said, thank you so much for teaching us about beards, spreading knowledge, and increasing the awareness for the community in such a positive light. Thank you, dude. And I'm going to always try to remember that lens, no matter what we're talking about. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. All right. Yeah, Andrew, that's great. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I know Texas. I know Florida. Neither of those have state income taxes. So, yeah. Oh, man, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, Randy. This is my mother-in-law, guys. Gigi, as you guys know, one of the best. Somebody texted me today and said, literally direct quote, Gigi, ... love her. I said, me too. But I'm sorry to hear about that. Tell Randy we're thinking of him. Yeah, we're thinking of him. And was watching video about Lake Superior and other lakes that do not give up those claimed by them. Yeah, Lake Superior is a beast of a lake. How do you know if you're using a bad beard wash? Trust your beard, understand the feel of it, reach out to me. I can let you know my general thoughts on it. So yeah. All right, guys, first segment we have is Florida Man Monday. And in this, Tennessee is one of the states we got serious about looking at for potential move if we ever did move. Absolutely. Tennessee is very business friendly, and we really enjoy Tennessee when we've been there. There's so many things we enjoy about Tennessee. So yes. All right. But the first thing we have is Florida Man Monday. I like to pull a news story, an event that happened in Florida in recent times, aka the previous week. And it just exemplifies that wild state. Just exemplifies that wild state, because it is like the melting pot of this country. So many cultures, so many things that can hurt you, so many crazy things from nature and weather and people coming from Michigan in the winter. And oh my gosh, absolutely crazy. And so I like to just paint a little bit of humor, a little bit of fun when it comes to that. There's nothing ever serious. I try not to get... Dang, Donald. I try not to get anything too heavy or too serious in this. I don't remember, Matthew. I don't remember. I'll have to think about it. But Sam and I had talked about it a lot. We had narrowed down some areas, but I can't remember. We liked Franklin. Franklin was really nice. Outside of Nashville. Didn't like Nashville, but did like Franklin. But we're going to go over this melting pot of a state. And here we go on this one, you guys. Boom. Florida man has a 45-minute standoff with the wild boar that smashed into his home. There's a lot of land out there too, Andrew. I'm not saying downtown. Don't sleep on the outskirts. A 300-pound, let that sink in. 300, what's up, Nick? 300-pound wild boar smashed into a Florida man's home and stayed there for 45 minutes. And Abe says, don't mess with the wild boar. Yeah. If you guys don't know anything about wild boars, they are savages. Absolute savages, and not something you want to wrestle at 300 pounds. Jeez. 2 for me says, he says, sounds like my first girlfriend. Ouch. Can you eat wild boar? Oh, yeah. I have had wild boar personally. You can eat wild boar. Yes. Yes. Look at Jordan Jones. Well, he didn't have a boring day. That is true. Ralph, who is a resident of Florida, he can speak to this. He said, so Florida. Yeah. That is a lot of bacon. Yep. Free delivery. We got Florida man in the chat right here. Yeah, that's, definitely. And, oh, nice, Andrew. Nice. And so, yeah, this was a 45-minute standoff. That's wild. Interesting. So we have a worldwide viewer base here. I appreciate everybody. Kyle comes in from Australia, and he says you can't eat them there because they have a lot of worms. I believe in the South, it's pretty common to eat wild boar. I've had it in jerky form. That was the way I had it. But I believe in the South, they do a lot. OG says, I don't eat pork anymore, but wild boar is delicious. Okay. Would it be fair to describe it as a more gamey bacon? Is that fair or no? Beardmeister says nothing in Florida surprises me anymore. Anyone. Yeah, no, you cannot. You cannot be surprised. Wild boars are bad in Germany too. Interesting. Okay. Robert had a freezer full of it. Very common in the South, common in Texas, not gamey at all. Okay. All right. It's what's up, Samuel? Welcome. What's up, Raised? It's a lot leaner. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. It's leaner than regular pork. Interesting. Okay. I don't know, John. I've only had the jerky form. I'm not any kind of connoisseur at all. It's I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. But everyone in the chat knows this one. What's up, Jason? Good to hear from you, man. Awesome. So that's what we do, you guys. If you enjoy that, we have crazy stories from Florida man. Once in a while, we get like Michigan man or something slipped in there, but it is essentially Florida man. All right. It is now. Hey, what is up, Sean? Welcome. All right. And again, guys, we are here to have fun tonight. We are here to forget about the stresses of life. I've been doing that for over 7 years strong, and I don't ever want that to go away. But sometimes you do have to rant, right? Sometimes you do have to, Northern Michigan. Ooh, interesting, Channing. I didn't know that. Very cool. White Cloud, okay. But sometimes you do just have to handle business. And unfortunately, that time has come. So let's go ahead and check out, what's up, Rodney? Let's go ahead and check out our Random Rant Monday today, my friends. And of course, we're going to be respectful in the chat and all the stuff that we expect on this channel here. I want to make sure you guys can see me closely here. Hey, what's up, Weatherbeard? So welcome. And we will get into all of the giveaways and all the other stuff following this. So yes, oh, nice, Ron. You'll have to let me know. So here is our random rant today. And I used a quote on this one. It seemed appropriate. Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Especially if the closets have some wild skeletons in them, right? It just doesn't make any sense. If you're in a glass house and you throw a stone, you're going to break something. Like you think you're going to like hurt something, but and also I agree with this too. If you're in a glass house, please don't run around naked, especially if you're throwing stones. And then it's like glass and naked, not broken, that's not a good crossover. I definitely do not recommend that. Yeah, do not recommend that. And I agree. I agree. 8-Bit said that would be a good quote for most. Nobody is perfect. I agree. Yep, absolutely. Yes, Jason, it is. Yep, absolutely is beyond true. And if the glass house or the door's glass too, everything's glass in there. Yep. And I, for what, 2.5 years now, and I have not wanted to throw any stones. I've tried to avoid this topic and downplay this topic and not share any of it. And I'm only going to share a tiny sliver of it tonight. And I'm going to be very, very clear. I am only going to comment on things that I personally can prove in the court of law, as approved by the lawyer team of Dancy Bearded LLC, as approved by court documents, witness statements, everything. So I can only talk about what I can prove. And if anybody is out there, I would recommend doing the same, especially with a cease and desist letter emailed and certified through mail. And that it costs like $10 to send a certified letter. What? $10 to send a letter across town? That's whatever. But it has been taken care of, and especially if you have a really, really, really good lawyer. I do recommend that. So I didn't want to throw any stones. I didn't want to have any of this happen. However, sometimes you push people too far. You do have to acknowledge things. So to get right to it, some of you know, some of you don't know. There used to be a person with this associated with this channel. They were not involved in the channel from the start, right? I started this channel. They came in. I did nothing but give them opportunities, nothing but support them all the way through the end. And then an exit happened. Didn't really address why, because mainly I didn't want it to impact that person's family that they left behind. And what do I mean by left behind? I left behind as in, like, if I address the situation, they're going to be impacted by the words and the things that I was sharing. So I tried to make sure it was as like generic and general as possible. Wasn't really my business to put out there, even though they were involved with the channel, even though people felt like they deserved an explanation. I tried to stay away from it. You guys have been here. It's all on there. Every stream I've ever done is out in public. You can check them out. And so I've tried to avoid. Well, and it's been 2.5 years, by the way, guys. 2.5 years. I don't think I've referenced this person in over a year. I've even ignored questions when people ask it just to move on, just to keep it going. And so I appreciate that. I think you did a good job in transition. It wasn't an easy spot to transition from what happened. And then, Ellie, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how long it's been and show you guys in just a second here. It's just unfortunate. But essentially, to sum it up, that person made a reel on Instagram today. Yep, they made a reel on Instagram today and said the reason why they left this channel, right, that they're no longer involved in this channel, was kind of 3 reasons. That I do not speak about on the channel religion, politics, and Star Wars. And the reason why they left was because we disagreed on religion, we disagreed on politics, and and I didn't like Star Wars, and they thought I went to the dark side. So different religious views, different political views, and that I went to the dark side. Could have been a Jedi. Dang it. But with that said, do I speak about politics and religion on this channel? No. Why? Because that's my personal business, my personal beliefs. This is a YouTube channel about beards. I don't know how your political affiliation or my political affiliation has anything to do with helping your follicle get stimulated, anything to do with how to tie a beard knot. I genuinely like a break from that. If you've opened up Facebook in the last week, you've seen a hurricane of politics and religion. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I get exhausted with that. I really do. And if you don't, awesome. That's your world. There's so many avenues where you can share whatever you would like about religion and politics. I simply keep it away from beards because it doesn't have to do with beards. Now, to get right to it, people don't come here for that stuff. But to get right to it on this one is they said they left because of those reasons. Disagreeing with my political views, disagreeing with my religious views, and then I went to the dark side. Okay. The last time that they were involved with the channel, or the day they officially left the channel, I would like to read you the date. The date that they left the channel was on March 10th, 2023. Okay? Walked away because, in their words, religion and politics and disagreements. All right? Got that? March 10th, 2023 was the last day they were involved. Now, I don't know if you believe in coincidences or not, but I would like to share some information about that date and if there are coincidences. They left the channel March 10th, 2023. And again, guys, I only say things that I can prove in the court of law. Now, also, just to give you guys an idea of saying things that you can't prove in the court of law, and it really does go for defamation when you're trying to hurt somebody. If you put in writing something along the lines of Daniel Command, that's my government name, guys. Daniel Command stole my personal information off my phone by connecting to his Wi-Fi when we did live streams together. Don't trust him. He's not a friend. If you put that in writing and you try to hurt someone's reputation, that's defamation, as confirmed by lawyers. And you have to prove that. Now, the difficult thing with proving that is it didn't happen. I don't know how to do that. I've never done that. So proving it would be very, very difficult. Very difficult. And if you can't prove it, you're now on the hook for defamation, especially when you put it in writing, and especially when it was 2.5 years ago. So that, again, that's something that was said that is in official litigation paperwork now, right? Official certified letter. Now, again, coincidences. They were the last day they were involved with the channel. Literally, the first time words had ever been spoken. Yep, exactly, Ellie. The first time words have ever been spoken about leaving the channel was precisely on March 10th, 2023. Okay? Now, let's see. And yes, there is no statute of limitation on defamation. Now, let's see if these coincidences line up with you guys. I here have a police department case report from March 10th, 2023 on a case about that person by our local law enforcement. A lot of witnesses, a lot of details on this police report. On this, let me get this case report by the local police department. I also have a FOIA, which is the Freedom of Information Act request. Hey, Jordan. So again, police report, guys, all right here. On the exact day the first ever words were ever mentioned about leaving the channel. And I have a FOIA request for the 911 calls that day. I have a FOIA request for the body cam footage, everything. All of it I have FOIA on. That's why this stuff is public. And all court documents are public, even like a 5 miles per hour speeding ticket, even like family members owing, having a lawsuit with a bank. Like there's so many things you can find with the Freedom of Information Act. So you got to make sure, again, throwing stones in a glass house. Wow. So the first day that there was ever a mention of leaving the channel happens to be the day of this police case report. Okay, got that whole thing right here. Public record. It also happens to be the last day that that person was ever in front of students teaching publicly. At that day, they never went back to teaching. So left the channel, police report, big event happened. My favorite line here, I'll just read literally one line. When he stood up, I could see a plastic bag hanging out of his pocket. He grabbed the bag as soon as he was standing just prior to giving me a hug. That was from the police officer. All right. Wild report there. So the last day they mentioned the channel was the day of this police case report. The last day they were ever in front of students teaching, that exact day, right? And teaching is used loosely there because it was a field trip, but you're still a teacher. You're still teaching when it's a field trip. It happened on school grounds, school property. Most of what the witnesses talked about was at a bus that had students on it, parents on it, teachers on it, a lot of craziness. It also is in the same time frame. I believe the last day, as far as living, he was back to his home, and then also the divorce proceedings happened in that same time frame. And there's a lot of provable examples that I really want to, but I'm not going to get into detail tonight about, that I have actual statements from police officer. I have actual school documents, like discipline reprimands from the school based on allegations. And like, I believe I figured out where they think that I stole personal information was because when this event happened, while they were taken somewhere off, once the police met up with them, their personal belongings were brought back and their phone was in that personal belongings. Some concerning things were found on there and were handed over to police officers, like the person that this human was texting the night before the event, who had it saved in their phone as a male name, but it was, according to the police officer, female. The age would be very concerning for a lot of people if real truth was getting out there. Also, other reports at school, discipline meetings, real allegations brought, right, in writing, in meetings, like officially, not like this was said, that like actual documents, actual meetings, like all of it. But they left the channel because they disagree with me about religion and they disagree with me about politics. That's why they left. Not the coincidence of March 10th, 2023 was the first day they ever mentioned, any discussion mentioned of helping. Also, in the week after that, 3 separate occasions, I personally, in writing, as well as phone calls, I'm not even going to talk about those, but in writing, tried, pleaded, if everything I had, to help them go to rehab. I even offered to drive them out of state to go and get away from local people, get away from the buzz that was lighting up the local community, not the beard community. Why? Because I didn't say anything. I didn't bring anything out. I didn't say a word to the beard community. I didn't want his family being impacted. But the local community that everybody saw, videos circulating, students, parents, teachers, they all knew. In that week, 3 different times, documented, provable in court. I tried and tried and tried to get them to go to rehab. 3 different ways, and was denied on every single way. Now, I can't make anybody do anything, right? I just wanted to be there and help them. Since then, have not spoken, have not interacted. Has stuff happened with that person since, not involving me? Oh, yeah. We could have a marathon of stories. All provable, all documented. But I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. And my biggest kind of end part is rotten fruit falls on its own. I don't have any wants or any needs to go any further. That's it. That is it. Rotten fruit falls on its own. And it's just unfortunate. You guys have been in the streams. You've seen the questions asked. I've avoided it. I've tried to protect. To be fully honest, I didn't care about protecting him. I didn't want this falling back on his kids that still go to school in the community. The family's still here. That was my biggest thing, is I wanted to avoid that. So why did the split happen from the channel? Did it have to do with this police report on the day that the first time ever discussed leaving the channel happened? Did it have to do with the last day that person was ever in teaching? That's the exact day of this report. Did it have to do with the rehab talks leading the following week? Did it have to do with the divorce and never coming back to, or is that all just coincidence? But it was about disagreement on religion and politics. And guess what? There's a lot of you in here right now that I bet if we had online comments, we might disagree on some aspect of politics. We might disagree with some aspects of religion. Guess what? I grew up with a father with one political belief and a mother with an absolute opposite political belief. They're still married to this day. They're still thriving. They're still best friends. I grew up in a house with literal discourse of disagreement and how to handle it. I grew up in a house with a sister who is a year and a half younger than me, who is an Ivy League lawyer, the greatest in the world at disagreement, and we are often very, very far apart. And we are absolutely close, not a negative thread between us. We can disagree on things. And there's many of you that would probably believe in the exact same thing I do on every single turn. Cool. That's none of my business. Unless you put it out there and make it, I don't talk about politics and religion because I like a break from that. Facebook's covered in it. Instagram's covered in it. Just turn on the TV, turn on the news. You can see all the division you want. I take pride in being a break from that, stepping aside from that. If anybody wants to twist that and turn it and say, oh, it's them, sure, go ahead. Don't really care. None of it actually matters. And normally, you guys know me for over 7 years now, many of you. I don't even address these things. So many things have been said about me. They never matter. But this was a bold-faced lie. Other statements that have been put in writing are bold-faced lies in an attempt to hurt the reputation. Well, we have a great ability to have a legal system to handle those things. And man, I love America. And so we will use those systems. And so it is all what it is. And we move on. Hopefully it's there. The certified letter is in the mail. I'll get notice once it's delivered. If there's anything beyond that point, I will be taking it to court. And that's not just, I've never said that. You guys have never heard me say that to anybody. But I will. Yeah, I will. And so I will make sure. And I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I hope they don't, because that's not something I'm interested in. I don't like any of this. You guys know that. I've proven it for 7 years now. And so I hope that it goes on. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, no. And no, Ken's right. And the thing is, too, is if there is a defamation case, now everything is out in record. Everything goes into court documents, including any kind of disciplinary action from schools. You can get that public record. Every aspect of the police report and all the Freedom of Information Act, all those things, 100% are out there. So, yeah, and Andrew says, true friends can walk different paths without walking away from each other. Absolutely, man. You and I have disagreed. We walked away closer because of that. Yeah, we walked away closer because of that. So that's that, you guys. Nothing more there. There are some crazy provable stories, but I'm not interested in that. And so I'm just simply moving on. And if you disagree with me, beautiful. That's why we have the freedom to be able to do that. If you agree with me, awesome. That's okay too. We're here for positive vibes. We're here for supporting each other. We're here because we care about our appearance, our health, our beards, and it's a beard channel. That's it. We're going to have some fun tonight, you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know some of you tuned in just for this, and that's all right. And just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean you should hate them. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you guys for listening today. I'm going to put this over here so it's not even in my periffs or my vision. And so, yeah, we're going to move on with a great night and positive vibes. I promise. And if, yeah, and exactly, we are here to escape the negativity. And we've done that for so long. And yeah, man, it's right. And Greg says, yeah, take the high road. That's all you can do for your sanity. Yep, none of it's worth it. What's up, Walter? What's up, Miles? So if you just missed it, we just had the rant. we started it very early on this one, and we're going to move on from there, you guys. So thank you for listening. Thank you for all the love and support that's out there. People are always entitled to their opinions of me. That's none of my business, though. You guys take all the sample data that you would like, form your opinion, and then act accordingly. I respect it. I don't ever beg people to be here. I don't ever tell people that they're right or wrong. Just doing my thing. Just doing my thing. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see what else. Michigan too. Yeah, Michigan too as well. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, no, we'll get giveaways going in just a bit. Hey, Loki, I appreciate it, man. He just donated 5 memberships to the community. Thank you, dude. I love that. Nothing but love, nothing but respect out there. Shout out to Loki. Here we go. Come on now. Cheers, guys. Hey, real quick in the chat, what are you guys sipping on tonight? Yep, what are you guys sipping on tonight? Yeah, I've been through a defamation litigation before. It's not fun, but sometimes it is necessary. So thank you. Shout out to everybody watching right now. The ones that came here for the dirt and try to use it against me, cool. And then my family's watching, friends are watching. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys all. All right. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, but what you guys sipping on? Just some water for me. Just got to finish up my water. I'm right on track today, not going slow. Now, Sam and I did do hammies. Hammies are my absolute weakness because I have like really tight. I got this, I forget the name of it. I got this genetic condition where my Achilles tendon is way too tight and it pulls everything too tight. And the hamstrings just, whoo, when I work those right, not good. Not good. It hurts. So shout out to you guys out there that anybody is drinking. I appreciate it. Hammy with cheese? Nope. No cheese. No cheese. Good, Amber. Good. Yeah, I've been doing good. Soccer tournaments and traveling can be harder on the water, but I've been keeping up the best that I can. And if you guys, again, just see if you hit that thumbs up, man. It is always appreciated. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the love, all the understanding, and we move on from here and we keep it going. All right. Let me see what we got going on this one. Boom. Okay. Margarita Monday. Nice, Chris. Get it. We are featuring. I haven't seen him in the chat. I texted him right before the stream, but he's a busy man, pretty much a one-man show. So nothing but love for Dave and Lux on this one. And so real quick. All right. Michael says, I had someone trash me online at the company I work for because they didn't get the way as a customer. Can I sue them for defamation? So a couple of things are needed for defamation. They need to be able to say things that are not true. Okay, got it. And then they need to be able to, their burden is to prove that it's true. Okay. They also need to make sure that it's in an attempt to harm your reputation, your business, that kind of stuff. And then you do have to prove that it did harm it. So for example, if people that were subscribed to your YouTube channel now say they are not because of what they heard and it was a false thing, like you stole their personal information because they logged onto your Wi-Fi, then that would be defamation. So If it hurt your reputation, which could have hurt your money or income, you might have a case. I don't know any of the specifics, but you might. Yeah, you might. If they put it in writing, it's a big one. Yeah, but it is a big one. So, yeah. I don't, Leo. Yeah, so Dave is actually looking. Dave is actually looking. So he's in Apple Valley, California, but he's actually looking for a location in Texas. And he visited. I think he found some prospects, but he wasn't ready to lock anything down yet. And so, yeah, I believe he is still looking, but nothing locked down yet. But tonight, you guys, affiliate discount code Command Bastard is boosted to 15% off. Now, it's normally 10% off, but tonight it is 15% off. So you want to try this company for the first time or try something new or stock up? Boom. Got you. Yeah, right. I am not a lawyer. Please consult a professional. Yes, I'm not giving legal advice. That was just my understanding on that one. Hey, what's up, Tony? How you doing, man? You just missed the rant. I think you would be interested, my friend. But Command Bastard boosted to 15% off on this one. Now, this is a one-stop shop. He has it all. He even has stuff for the ladies in your life. So keep that in mind. And this is a company, let me say this very clearly, very, very clearly on this one. It is a company known for strong and long-lasting scents. If you're somebody that's like, hey, I don't like these like more natural, lighter scents and companies going to that trend, Lux is a company for you. They are strong and long-lasting. Now, he does have some essential oil-only options, such as one of my very favorites, which is Sweet Bastard. Even that is still strong. And Channing even says the lady's body spray is fire. It's always, and it's never a bad idea if you do have a lady in your life when you're making your beard product purchases. If there's something to throw in for her, boom, they'll get you. Michael, he said, all right to the judge. Dancy Bearded told me it was case worth. Yeah, no. No, as Sam says, no, sweetie. But that one I need to make sure we say very clearly is it is strong and long lasting. Yep, absolutely. He does have a great live stream, bro. That's so true. It is very him. Yeah, very, very him. My recommendation, you guys, is when you go to his website, click new products, all right? Click new products, and you can see everything that he has out new. My number one recommendation that is available right meow is go to shop, beard oil, and then sweet oil, all right? Shop. And guys, there's a lot of great comments that I can't get in the chat, so please make sure you're browsing those comments if you're interested in purchasing from this company. No purchase necessary, nothing like that. Emily, too early. And shop, beard oil, and sweet. My favorite right now is the sweet oil. And then Thor was just released. Nice. And then also browse the gear. Oh, Ron. Browse the gear. He has some really great everything. Leatherworking, hoodies, bracelets. It's the options he has is vast on the website. It is vast. So go check those ones out, guys. Let's take a look at the Carrier Blend. Now, this is one thing that I know Dave gets frustrated with, and that is his company becomes super, super well known for the scents, right? You're going to hear about these. I don't think so, Bobby. You're going to hear about these different scent options, the love of the scents, the strength of the scents, all that. And Dave gets frustrated and is like, hey, I got a great Carrier Blend too. Like, I get that people love the scent, but can we talk about how good it feels and how good it is for your beard? And I agree. It is a medium viscosity, and there's a lot of oils in it. Now, this is the list. Sweet almond, avocado, rice bran, hazelnut, hemp seed, apricot, castor, sunflower seed, cold-pressed grape seed, which is also virgin organic. And the only reason why that is noted is sometimes grape seed can get a bad name, kind of rightfully so, because there are companies that use a lot of cheap grapeseed oils that are hexane extracted, meaning they use a chemical to break down the outside of the seed, and then they get the oil out, which then leaves some of that chemical behind. Now, if a chemical is used to break down the outside of a grapeseed, you don't want that in your beard. Well, Dave uses one that is cold pressed, no chemicals, that is virgin organic, meaning it's not highly refined and all the stuff is taken out of it. It is a high level quality grapeseed oil. I have zero issues with it. The only grapeseed oil I have an issue with is the cheap ones. And then also it rounds it off with jojoba and argan. Jojoba and argan on this one. All right, so let me get that little links. Nobody's going to physically type a link in. Head on the banner down below. All right, got that. And guys, it is pinned in the chat if you want to check this one out. 15% off tonight. And then, hey, real quick, let me hit you guys in the chat. Any feedback that you have for Luxe, drop it if you can. Favorite products, favorite scent, if it's a top 3 company for you, do you love something specific about the customer service? What stands out about Luxe? All right, what stands out about Luxe? And yeah, so one thing that has been a topic is his label. So he uniquely uses paper labels. Some people love it, some people dislike it, and some people don't mind. I'm in the don't mind camp. I think it's unique. I think it brings a little bit of character to them. If you get oil on it, it can break down the label. It can change the ink. I haven't had much of an issue with that personally, but I do respect and understand that angle. It's just personal preference on that one. So, but yeah, guys, what is your feedback? Top 5, yeah, he throws in some bubble gum on orders. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, he's very nice. The entire Viking line, yeah, you do love that one. Yep. Brian says top 2 company. Love the unique paper label. It's awesome. Yeah. And again, there's no right or wrong answer on that one. He has rustic and holy. Those are good. Yeah, for sure. And Matthew says the oil is so good. Simple Man says top 2 company. Specifically, the oil makes my beard feel so well cared for. And that's kind of what I was getting at there, right? He's known for the scents, but he does have a great blend. Willie says, love Luxurious Bastard. The oil and butter feel amazing in beard. Yeah, butter takes some work to break down, but does it ever moisturize? Yeah, I agree. Leo says, love my experience with 1912. Nice. Okay. And a different Leo says, the fresh, red, and calm. Also, he did a custom for me. Yeah, keep an eye out for. He doesn't have customs right now, I don't believe, but he has a lot of customs throughout the year. Days where you can create your own scent with him. Dave's customer service is awesome. He reaches out directly to take care of what you need. He is a one-man shop for sure. Yeah, and that comes with challenges. Comes with advantages, but it comes with challenges too. Yep, no doubt. And Channing said, I fell in love with the Command Bastard. Yeah, we've had, I believe, 4 collabs to this point. They're not always in stock, but I do believe he is, hey, welcome, joining for the boyfriend. Love that. He is, I believe, trying to get consistent with having things that are available always, and then maybe go into the limited approach and stuff. I saw a reel that he had recently kind of alluding to that. And so he found 2 That's awesome. That's awesome, Channing. I love to hear that. The oil and butter are fantastic. They apply so easily, leave my beard feeling nourished, soft, and easy to manage. And the butter leaves a fairly matte finish. Love that. That's good to hear. Really good to hear. Okay. Red will always be stocked. The one oil from any company that my grandmother complimented. Wow. I love that. Sentimental. Lux is quick to mail. Yeah, this is his career. This is his livelihood. He's like, I'm getting this out. I'm doing my job. Sweet Bastard is one of my favorite scents. Same. That is my current favorite from Luxe. Yep, absolutely. Hey, Ken, I have other ones out there. Don't be defaming me. No, I do love citrus and mint the most. You're right. Yep, you are right. I love that. Okay. Awesome. Hey, what up, coach? We were just talking about you, dude. Good to see you, Drayden. Miss you, man. Miss you, dude. Good to see you. This was the boys' former coach, a genuine highlight from our previous club. Nothing but praise coming from us, man. Drayden's the man. And the beards, dude, killing it. You out of here, Jet? All right, man. JG, take care. Probably see you tomorrow. Dr. Nick's stream, of course. Much love. Oh, dude, they're killing it, Drayden. They're going insane. Insane, man. We'll have to catch up sometime soon. I can tell you about it, show you some highlights and stuff. Insane. Yeah, I got, dude, a lot to say. Yeah, it's been awesome. Yep, it's been awesome. Okay. Got that all? Let's go ahead, guys, and do some giveaways. Let's do some giveaways. Come on now. All right. On these giveaways here, let me go ahead and drop a link in the chat. For these giveaways, all you need to do is click the link in the chat, put your name, put your email, and you're signed up. That's it. Oh, good. She's good this week. More scans on 30th. Okay. Thank you for keeping us posted. Thank you for keeping us posted, my friend. With that, guys, nice, Crispy. I'll plead guilty to that one. I'm the person to blame for his mint addiction. Yep, I can take that one. That one's provable. With this, click the link, put your name, put your email, and you're all signed up. Beyond that, you just need to be here, and you just need to be able to claim your victory. I'll check, John. Before I do the first draw, I will check. And Baboon says, you should mention his app also. He's big on promoting the Luxurious Bastard app. Works well. Awesome. I'm not an app to shop guy. Like, I'm not sure why. I just don't ever, other than Amazon. I just go to websites. However, I do know that some people enjoy that. So, yeah, he does have an app. Keep that in mind. Keith, yeah, enjoyed it. Hey, you out of here, man. Take care. And I know this schedule can be tough for people. They have to work, life, all that type of stuff. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to check and see if there's any invalid ones. If they seem legit, I'll make sure you guys I can override them and make sure they're good to go. So, yeah, absolutely. My friend, as far as I've talked to, he's doing great, man. From the hospital, he's doing great. Still talk, I believe, every single day. Yep, he's doing great. And yes, great. What's up, Manny? Great call by Leo. You guys, once you sign up, please make sure you are live because you do need to claim your victory in a timely manner. If you don't, you get re-rolled and you can't get that win. So, Dan, how do you know you're live? Well, activate the screen, right? Run your mouse over it, touch the screen, whatever you need to do. And then from there, if you see a red dot next to the word live, you're good. You're live. If you don't, click the word live or refresh the stream. Then you're good to go. Yep. Yeah, the fence is done, big baby. Inspection passed. Come on now. Put that on the resume. Did it, Sam and I put in our own fence. It was just a lot of work. It wasn't anything too crazy difficult. Just a lot of tedious things. All right, let's see what we're giving away tonight, my friends. Easy peasy pocket full of beard oil breezy. $25 gift card codes. Boom. 5 of them. Straightforward. You can get something. If you want to get an oil and have that pretty much cover it, you're good to go. If you want to add it to a bigger order and just save some money, if you are like, no, I'm not paying shipping, this will cover way more than shipping. So $25 gift cards, 5 of them for free. You don't have to buy. You don't have to be a member. You don't need to donate. You just need to be here, sign up, and be ready to comment. That's it. Easy as can be, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and bam, continue there. Got it. Love it. Okay, now I do have a question for you guys, and I do love this hat. This is one of the best fitting hats that I've ever owned, and I've had this hat for a long time. It's just a great Lux, and that's the logo if you guys are curious. This bad boy has been through some wear and tear, and it fits so well. So well. Okay. Yeah, Lux does have samples. Yep. If you go to any oil, the sample is available right there. And Warvet says, subscribe. Need to get Dan to 100K. It is appreciated, man. If you guys are watching, consider subscribing. It does help out, and it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't hurt anybody or anything. Simply putting good vibes out there, supporting each other. All right? I'm new here. Thank you for honesty, integrity. Thank you. I appreciate that, Russell. I take that very seriously. Yep, I take that very seriously. So thank you. Okay, question for you guys, especially if you're new, right? We want to learn from you. 2-part question. Only share what you feel comfortable with. First part, and put it in one comment if you could. The first part is, where are you from? Like, where are you watching this stream from? If you're in the U.S., you don't need to get specific. Just maybe share the state that you're in. If you are outside of the U.S., maybe share the country, all right? And then also, what time is it wherever you're watching this from? Drop a comment. Where are you from? And what time is it wherever you're watching? Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. Yeah, you guys got to know your allergies. Michael is allergic to apricot oil. Interesting. That does happen. Okay. Cheers, guys. Make sure we're drinking our water. And Weatherbeard says, how many of you appreciate these Monday nights together? Throw a thumbs up in the chat if you love Commands Corner. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, Corey. I appreciate that. And like I said this for a long time now, genuinely speaking, this stream is on Monday nights because I want it to be a time and a situation where once upon a time, maybe you didn't love Mondays. You didn't look forward to Mondays. And then this gives you something to look forward to. I really take pride in not thinking about the stresses of life for 2.5 hours, to just get together with a community that only lifts each other up. That's something that I absolutely appreciate. And so thank you guys so much, man. I love this stream. I love this community. I'm not going anywhere, never have, never will. I'm just going to keep doing me. And those that want to rock with me, heck yeah. Those that don't, I understand too. Oftentimes they'll be back again, and they're always welcome. Always welcome. I don't care if you've been gone for a year. I don't care if you were absolutely terrible to me. Hey, what up, man? Sorry. Can we move on? Dude, get in here. Give me a hug. Let's go. Love it. All right. Now, I do know we have some people in the chat. Like even this. One of my good friends from high school. Local. Still here. Still talk all the time. The homie. He didn't even get the question right. I asked you guys where you're from. What time is it? The locations seem to be correct mostly across the board. However, a lot of you got the time wrong. Because when we get together, got you, Kay. When we get together on Monday nights, there's only one time. Michael, reach out to me, man. I'd be happy. Sincerely, Luxurious Bastards, the feature tonight. You cannot go wrong with them. But reach out. I'd love to learn your personal variables and preferences and give you an accurate recommendation. But I digress. When we get together, there's only one time. In that time, is precisely that time is accurately in that time is exactly that time is exactly giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. Come on with it. Hey, Martin, come on, man. Dude just dropped 10 memberships to the community. Thank you, Martin. That's crazy, dude. Thank you, man. That doesn't fall light on me with how serious that is and how much that is, man. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Come on now. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, man. I love this community so much. So much. And yeah, you guys got, hey, oh, okay. Some of you caught it. Some of you caught it. Mm-hmm. Got to get that hat changed. Yes. What would you do, Dancy, if you had a power outage? I'd try to go from my phone, I guess, but we'd be in trouble. That would be more trouble for the stream than I would want. So yeah, that would be tough. Yep. Yeah, if you guys know, all I did was boop, I just popped the logo over to the side. It's magic. Absolute magic. All right, so same deal, you guys. I'm about to draw a giveaway winner. If you haven't signed up, click the link, put your name in the sign up. All right. What's up, Ryan? I'm going to see if we have anybody that was marked invalid for any reason. They try to catch the cheaters, but sometimes it invalidates some. Okay. I do know all these ones. Matthew, yours did go invalid again. I don't know why. But then also Raised Bearded, yours did for some reason. It was, oh, Matthew. It's saying your email bounced. Oh, so Matthew, oh, that's what it is. I figured yours out. It's saying your email bounced. So Gleam is sending an email and it's coming back undeliverable. I wonder why that is. Interesting. And then Raised Bearded, it said fraud filter. I can look into it more, but that's crazy. I know you're real and you're not trying to cheat multiple. And then also Steven from Texas, it said yours had a fraud filter, but I know you're legit as well. So let me refresh. We should all be good here. Okay. Everybody is cleared. Everybody is cleared in the chat. So no invalid ones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. That's Gleam, not me. And I appreciate it because they're trying to keep away cheaters. Usually it's for like bigger communities that have all these people like trying to cheat. I know you guys don't do that. It's happened before, but it's pretty simple. No one else is marked invalid. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not getting through. So it's just an automatic thing. So I don't know why it's doing that. Next time, maybe try a different email if you have any ones. If not, I can just keep validating it each time. I don't mind, my man. All right. So yeah, that is really weird. I signed up 56. Yeah, it's not true. Not true. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. All right. Let's go ahead and see who our potential first winner may be. If you see your name on the screen, all you got to do is drop a comment to claim your victory. And it's you. Yeah, no, if you guys are using a VPN, usually that will trip it. I know Matthew wasn't using a VPN, I believe, but that can trip it as well. So, yep, just keep that in mind. Okay, let's see if we have this human in the building. Do we have out there? Dun, 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 dun. Mr. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, let me get that. That might cause a little bit of blockage on the on the comments. Sometimes doesn't show the name. All right, do we have in the building Mr. Michael? I'm gonna butcher this one. Pyric, right? Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I was tripping myself up. Guys, I'm not great with IE or EI. I don't know why. It plays tricks in my brain. Michael Pyric, are you out there? Drop a comment, and you just won. Hey, here he is. He said, Pyric. Dang it. I thought I had it. All right, I was close. All right, Michael, you have won, and I'm not going to remember that one. That one's just, I can't. I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to remember that one. I before E. No, it's I understand the spelling of it. The pronunciation messes with me. So for example, if you guys have ever heard, I mention it all the time. If you ever have heard of Payway, it's the like fast casual version of PF Chang's. For the longest time, it messed with me. And I didn't know if it was Payway or Payway. They both sounded right to me. And I'm not afraid to admit that. And hey, guys, if you win tonight, if you could contact me, if we talk anywhere, please do. I do have your email. What's up, Rob? Thanks for coming in, man. I do have your email. And But I have the codes. Dave sent them to me, so I'll be getting them to you personally. If you can reach out on Instagram, or if we talk on Facebook, or if you email me, contact me, and then I'll just respond to you with the code. If you don't, I'm going to send it to the email you signed up with, but it's a little bit easier for me to send if you guys reach out to me. Pier as in pier for boats. Okay. Thank you, Leo. Yeah, I can admit when I struggle with that stuff. I work in a very dusty environment. Should I use a stripping wash? I would still do once a week and then a good, gentle daily every day. And it is time. I saw many of you mention it, but you guys are all correct. It is time to go back to back, big baby, and biggity, 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 back again. All right, so we are dropping another giveaway. Same deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. By the way, guys, we do this every single Monday. Also, we have giveaways on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, Beard Advice Live. And then also my Facebook group, we oftentimes have daily giveaways. We gave away a $130 gift card today in the Facebook group. Goodness, get out of it. Yep. Crazy. Absolutely crazy for free. All right, same deal. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. Mr. Tyler, barely know her, Jones, come on down. Jerry, I agree. Jerry, I'm having a tough time not calling you G-Tone. I'm having a tough time not with the G-Tone, with the name change. But do we have Mr. Tyler Jones, a.k.a. the mixologist, a.k.a. one of the most positive men in the community, a.k.a. Dynamite. What up, dude? Congratulations. Love that guy. All right. You have one. We have done 2 of these now. We will still have 3 more, my friends, coming up in a moment. Ty, you know how to get a hold of me. If you can send me an Instagram message, I'll get you the code afterwards. Continue with the G-Tone. Okay. It's just the Jerry with the J just mentally messing with me, but I got you. G-Tone. I like it better too. If I could be honest. Okay. Hey, hey, man. Dude, he just donated 5 memberships, which is the value of that gift card. Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that. Man. But thank you so much. Now people are going to be like, hey, he rigged it to get that. No. He said, got to give right back. Dang, dude. That's awesome. I love that. All right. That's really cool. Bro's actually stud lead. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, question for you guys out there. Let's show some love. Now I'm seeing Miss Jones. Let's show some love. All right, for real, wife. All right, take care, JG. Take care, Amy. Let's show some love to the companies that you are actually wearing and using. What's in beard today? Name of the company. Name of the scent. Name of the product type. I am rocking Luxurious Bastard, Sweet Bastard, and Beard Oil only. Dan, you said to reach out. Yes, sir. Please, if you could just send me a message on IG, I will get you that code over shortly. But what's in beard tonight, guys? I see True North, Weatherbeard, Copper Johns, Lux, Black Rebel, Dr. Nix, Sunshine, Beard Octane, Johnny Ray, more Lux, Dead Man, True North. What else we got out there, guys? Whoa. Fable, Lux, Grave Before Shave, Dr. Nix, Tabletop, Weatherbeard, Live Bearded, Detroit, Rugged Pirate. I got a video dropping on them Friday. I have a review on them. Yep. What is IG? John, IG is Instagram. Jose, what's up, man? All right, keep those ones coming, you guys. Black Rebel, Live Bearded, Dead Man, Lux, Honest Amish. Let's go. A little throwback right there. Bearded Mac. Come on now. Forged. Love it. Awesome, guys. Keep it going out there. Okay, nice. Awesome. Okay. And again, guys, if you have any of these answers, drop them in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. And I think it's cool to show love to the people that are doing it, the companies that are actually being used. Hey, do we have anybody in here still? I know we had some earlier that they tuned in for the rant portion. I'm not dumb. I know why people were there. But do we have anybody in here right now that it is your first ever Commands Corner live stream? What up, Marshall? Good to see you, man. Drop a comment in the chat if it's your first ever Commands Corner live stream. We would love to show you extra love and make sure you are welcome here. Dun, 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 dun. Have you done bomb drop yet? What's that, Nick? The rant? Yeah, we did the rant earlier. Yep. Nothing too crazy. Just had to show. Did they stick around? I hope so. Craig. I'm sure some of them did. Carson Vaughn is in the house. Carson, welcome, my man. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope that you consider joining us on a regular basis or as much as you can. Aaron, what up, dude? Monday nights, place to be. First time here. I appreciate you being here. Get involved in the chat. Have some fun. Get to know some of the community members. Ask questions. Talk about beard stuff. Yeah, we can talk about DQ. Did anybody go get that caramel craze, the Reese's caramel craze blizzard? Let me know in the chat. I know Corey from Weatherbeard tried to, but his place was sold out. I still stand by. That's the greatest ice cream I've ever had. Or dairy treat, frozen treat, whatever they want to call it. But what's up, Derek? The Reese's Caramel Craze Blizzard by DQ. Oh, no. It better come back as a permanent item. It better come back. I'm trying to get that. No, Jeff. Oh, man. Jeff's in law enforcement, so I have to be nice here. I'm going to choose my words wisely. I've known Jeff since 2002. He says he wants the pumpkin pie blizzard. Jeff, here is me practicing what I preach, you guys. I disagree with you. It genuinely offends me that you would want pumpkin pie blizzard. Genuinely offends me that you would want pumpkin pie in your blizzard. I could not be more different on my opinions, on my viewpoint, on my beliefs when it comes to a pumpkin pie blizzard. But we're still friends. I still love you, man. It's not going to change any approach. I still love you. But I do believe you're wrong. I do believe your taste buds are broken. And this is my personal opinion, not any kind of fact, that there was probably some childhood trauma that lent you to want the pumpkin pie blizzard. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you. I will keep all of the Reese's Caramel Extreme blizzards. No. Amber, I also dearly appreciate you as a human. But banana pudding blizzard, no. That may, no. Nope. Because you dislike pumpkin pie or because this, no, I dislike pumpkin pie. That's just it. I don't like pumpkin pie. And it's disrespectful to put it in an ice cream. Oh, yeah. So Looney Tune, every year, what I want for my birthday is ice cream cake. Now, I can't do DQ because it has Oreo, a.k.a. gluten, a.k.a. wheat in it, and I have celiac. But Sam whips me up an absolutely amazing DQ ice cream cake mimic with gluten-free Oreo, some fudge in there, ice cream, whipped cream. Do you dislike banana pudding? Now, again, guys, hey, here, come here. We can all disagree and still be friends. I do dislike banana pudding. I do. I do dislike banana pudding. But I can still be friends with you. We can still talk about facial hair follicles, even disagreeing on that. Ladies, where my ladies at? From the front to back and they be feeling it. Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? Trying to take my hand. Oh, so good. Gabe, gluten-free Oreos with so good. You, sir, are correct. Yep, you, sir, are correct. All right. Greg says, anything banana is bad. See, I don't bury myself in an echo chamber. I'm listening to other people. Banana pudding served warm. There you go. Is there pumpkin pie in the blizzard or is it? Oh, I don't know, Norm. I'm not sure. Hey. Oh, okay. Sorry. The ladies. All right, guys. The ladies. Amber's in the house. Miss Sofa's in the house. We have Naya in the house. Hey, girl. We have Sarah coming in from Canada. Amanda, one of the OGs of the channel. Why do you not like banana pudding? I'll be honest. I don't know if I've had it in the last 25 years. I have no idea the last time I had banana pudding. So I don't know. I just feel like I don't like it. Emily, the queen. We have Karen. Hello, Karen. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, guys. We got a legend in the building. Viggy is in the house for the ladies portion. If we have anybody that wants to drop a little riggedy rhyme, we got Viggy in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Reese's peanut. No, Zach. Reese's Caramel Craze Blizzard. It's a limited edition. Hopefully your place still has it. Kay is in the house. What's up, Kay? Welcome. Welcome. Izzy is here. John Michael. That's my dude. John Michael. Giveaway. All right, where are the other ladies at? Channing's in the house. What's up, ladies? We got Ellie in the house. Al Capone is why their expiration date's on milk. Nice. Nice. All right, any of the other ladies out there? Okay. You've never had my... That's true. That is a fact. You could prove that in court. Yep. Kev says, I feel like I don't like it. Kev and I have conviction. We know what we like and we know what we dislike. Mm-hmm. Yep. I just feel like I don't like it. Yeah. Yep. Wife is here. What's up, Mrs. Pineapple? Welcome to all the ladies. And any of the OGs, if you guys remember when Viggy is here, we try to drop a little line. I'll give you guys an example. This is just off the top of the dome. Didn't even think about it. So here we go. I don't know where this is going to go. Haven't thought of anything. Viggy, can't you see? So many people tuned in to hear me, and I just love the flashy lights of the sirens and the cops at night. Wow, that was savage. If you were here earlier, it made sense. If you weren't, you're like, wow, that was pretty clever. But if you really understand, there's levels. That was good. Yes, I deserve kudos for that one. That was good. All right, here we go. Here's another example. Viggy, can't you see? Welcome back to Monday Night Streams. We missed you here on Monday nights. Luxurious Bastard is out of sight. Let's go. Now, to be fair, Viggy often checks in on Mondays. She just can't stay the whole time. So, yeah, to be fair. Yep, to be fair. Viggy, can't you see? Dan's disdain for pumpkin and mustard is crazy. Let's go. Let's go. I like that. Dan, you reminded me of a time a friend made chocolate jello pudding. It was actually just banana flavored, which annoyed everyone because it was unexpected. She got a lot of free jello pudding for it. Dude, that's so good, Leo. That's like the other day I went to go drink a beverage and I had something else in mind. I thought I was drinking a pop and I drank water. And it was like, my wires got crossed. Like, what happened? What happened there? And yeah, that was, yep. That was it. Yeah. Mustard is kind of weird. Mustard's gross. Not a fan. Don't like it. Nope. Not a fan. No, thank you. But Dan, what about honey mustard? No. I told you already. All right. No. All right. Now, normally we go to the rant section, but what I'm going to do tonight is we're going to go to the giveaway section, my friends. Let's go. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Put your name, put your email. Now, this one I could see. Chris, I'm not going to join you on this one, but I will agree that mustard does seem like a fit for corn dogs. Yeah. I do understand that. And Viggy says, where'd she go? Where'd she go here? She said, I just always fall asleep early, but my boyfriend's always in here religiously, all streams every week. My dude. Let's go. Viggy, can't you see? Sometimes the chat infuriates me. How can you not like pumpkin pie? It's so awesome, so good. Perfect dessert to eat up in the hood. Come on now. No, I don't. No, I don't. Take that back. I do not have chicken nugget taste buds. No. No, you don't. Did I have gluten-free chicken tenders for lunch? I did. Actually, genuinely true. Are 2 of them left over in the fridge upstairs right now for after this stream? Yes. Will I be eating them approximately 30 minutes after the stream? Yes. Will they be some of the best tastes I've ever had in my life? Yes. Plant-powered behind those taste buds? Yes. Do I hide that? No. I'm an open book. You just need to ask. Hot mustard? No. Barbecue? Yes. Oh, all I eat? Corn dogs with this barbecue sauce. All I'd eat? Corn dogs. Yeah, I'll take that. A college sophomore? Yeah. I'm fine with that. I'm the college kid that got access to the lunch hall where you get like the free soft serve and like, I'll take that. Now, if you said freshman, I'd disagree with you, Ken. But sophomore? Yeah. Thoughts? Boneless wings are just chicken nuggies? Do you guys remember that court video where the guy went and like tried to, what did he say? He tried to make boneless wings chicken nuggies as like the name, something like that. Yeah. Do I like pickled eggs? No. Love seaweed. Not. Viggy, can't you see? I love being a part of this community. Will you ever see me go? That's a really big heck no. Yes. Viggy, can't you see that pumpkin beard oil was made for Dancy? No, it wasn't. Thoughts on mayonnaise? Love it with tuna. That's it. Oh, I'm not exaggerating. Every single time I have corn dogs, Violet's one of her favorite foods, gluten-free, by the way. Not mustard, Jesus. Barbecue sauce is a must. Yep. No, try it. Come here. Barbecue sauce on corn dogs. Try it. Okay, we fight. No, I'm not fighting you. You got it. You won, buddy. You got it. You got me beat there. Pumpkin with tuna? No. I don't like ranch either. I don't like blue cheese. I don't like salad dressing. Oh, give up the sets. Oh, yeah, dude. Steven, you haven't explored the gluten-free corn dogs? Dude, it's the same. I'll take a picture of the box. Oh, I don't know if I have the box. But yeah, just look. It's at our grocery store. They're amazing. Any barbecue sauce with corn dogs. Any. He's right, folks. I am. Yep. Giveaway. Let me drop a link in the chat, my man. All you got to do is click the link, put your name, put your email, and you're signed up. And you're signed up. Guys, I can see where people fight Dana Buff. Hey, I don't shy away from my stance on the food here. What condiments do you use on sandwiches? Oh. Okay, this is going to hurt your heart. Cheese. That's not a condiment. Hey, I answered the question. I don't usually put condiments on sandwiches. I know, guys. Corn dogs should be naturally gluten-free. No, most people put wheat in the cornmeal, unfortunately. Do you like potato salad? Despise it. I don't even want to be in the same room as potato salad. No. Pig in a pumpkin? No. Pig in a blanket? Yes. Get some sleep first time. Hey, I've been wondering about that, but didn't want to press and ask too far. Proud of you, Donald. Please message me tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know who hurt me. I know. Unfollow. I know. If we don't have the same beliefs, guys, I understand unfollowing. I get it. That seems what some people do these days. Even if I treat you with respect and, yep. Yep. Dry sandwiches. Yep. I know. I'm not skinny. I'm a thick boy. Not skinny. That's not being like falsely humble. I'm genuinely not skinny. I'm thick. I'm trying to lose a little bit, all right? I did burn 1,500 calories at the gym today, baby. True story, documented. Okay. Ooh, Moose. Moose is trying to turn me. Let's do a giveaway. I'm losing it over here. I'm losing it on this one. Let's do a giveaway, guys. We're giving away a $25 gift code to Luxurious Bastard. Now, again, guys, Command Bastard is your affiliate discount code. It is normally 10% off, but tonight it is 15% off. So if you want to be like, you know what? That sponsor is pretty cool for doing giveaways and being highlighted. Let me go make a purchase. Or if you want to try them, come on now. Got you covered. All right, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. What? Daniel? Is this a true story, Daniel? Or are you messing with me? He said, currently munching on the Reese's Caramel Blizzard. I don't hate yogurt, just banana pudding yogurt. Is that yogurt? I don't know. I like yogurt. Yeah, I'm down with yogurt. Like some strawberry yogurt. I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. Okay. Got all those. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. Da-da-da-da. Okay. We do have a potential winner. If they are out there, I feel like this company would suit them well. Do we have in the building? Dun, 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 dun. Mr. Willie T in the place to be. Willie, are you out there? Drop a comment. Willie is a legend of the Bearded Vice live show. All right. Willie T. Please, you guys, and it's not, I'm not trying to be like, ooh, I like dill pickle chips. No, you don't. I genuinely love, what's my favorite fruit? Pineapple. I used to be obsessed with oranges, but pineapple's my favorite by a lot. I genuinely love barbecue on corn dogs. Like, that's the only way I'd eat it, and I believe most of you, I know, that wasn't the best example. I genuinely believe most of you will enjoy it as well. Yep. Go get yourself a corn dog and follow it up with some ice cream dessert or some frozen treat dessert because you deserve it. All right? Now, it is time to go to bed. All right. Good night, guys. Good night. Just kidding. So if I had to pick, it's spicy barbecue. And some of you may flame me for this, but I love Sweet Baby Ray, or is it Sweet Baby Ray's? Why does that not feel right? Sweet Baby Ray's sweet and spicy sauce. So good. So good. It is time to go back to back, big baby. Yes, it is, Abe. Yes, it is. Not all barbecue sauce is gluten-free. I would say maybe 25% uses wheat. But Sweet Baby Ray's is good. Oh, obsessed with hot honey. Love hot honey. Hate cottage cheese, Mad Jack. Love hot honey. Hot honey is that stuff. No, we really like Kinder's barbecue. I know it's also not like the craziest craft barbecue, but we really like Kinder's barbecue sauce as well. Yeah, Kinder's is really good. And I know Sweet Baby Ray's is like the Frank's of the barbecue world. I love Frank's. I love Sweet Baby Ray's. So yeah, I'm down. I'm down to clown. All right, same deal, you guys. Did I get Willie? Willie, same thing, my man. If you could reach out to me wherever we communicate, I will get you your code, and that is yours. Yeah, I agree, Loki. Okay. All right, Greg. All right. Mm-hmm. Dude, grade school cafeteria bulk barbecue with the pizza. Do you guys ever put barbecue sauce on pizza? I do. I wonder if mead can be made from hot honey. Interesting. Interesting. I had a meal with hot honey in it. I thought the honey was heated, not spice hot. Did not care for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, spicy hot. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hot honey on pizza, barbecue on pizza. Yep, barbecue chicken pizza with some bacon on it. Barbecue chicken pizza with some bacon on it. Stop. Stop. Oh, so good. Here's a little cheat code, guys. If you're really craving snacks, if you're really feeling it and you're like, I can't eat bad, celery and Frank's. Okay, all right, I'll leave the bacon off. I'll leave the bacon off, Matt. Celery dipped in Frank's Red Hot. It will cure your sweet craving, and it's really good. Really, really good. I'll say it again, guys. Frank's Red Hot, dip your celery in it. No. Try it. Try it, guys. Karen said, you're making me hungry. All right, let's see this giveaway winner here. If this is you. Oh, I didn't draw it yet. Okay. If you see your name on the screen in a moment, drop a comment to claim your victory. All right. Do we have in the building? No blue cheese. Keep that grossness out of here. In the building. Interesting. Bacon's one of the only sources of protein for Jax, so we got to have some bacon in this house. Do we have James, Ryan, G? Come on down. Jacob, I got you, my man. James, are you out there with that fancy avatar picture? Drop a comment to claim your victory. Yes, Chris, exactly. Chris gets it. Chris gets it. I think so. Yeah, Robert, I think they do. James Ryan G, come on down. He is here. See, I told you guys, fancy avatar picture right there. I don't know what it is, but it's fancy. All right, congratulations, man. Same thing. If we have any communication, please reach out to me there. If not, I will email you at the email you signed up with. And we still have another giveaway, my friends. So more of a ranch person? No, I don't like ranch either. Gross. Gross. No ranch, no blue cheese, no salad dressing. I like barbecue sauce and hot sauce. That's pretty much the only sauce that I like. Okay? Not as fancy as a platypus. That's true. That's a throwback right there. Shout out to Abe and his platypus. It is time to go to a game that we do every single Monday that is called This or That. This or That, my friends. I'm going to put up two options on the screen. Please pick this one or that one. Yeah, that sums it up. Dan's taste buds are sweet, smoky, and spicy. Yeah, I mainly eat like chicken and steak. That's kind of my main go-to. Chicken and steak. My favorite food of all time is crab legs, but they're too expensive for me to eat. And please do not give an alternative answer. If I say mayo or mustard, please don't say barbecue, even though it's the correct answer. All right? Don't say both. Don't say neither. Just pick one. No, Arden, we rearranged the Monday Night Rant. It was early in the show. You'll have to catch the replay. It was one that needed to be timely, a.k.a. when people tune in to watch the replay, because everyone's going to be sharing it, being like, did you hear what Dan said? He said this about you. Oh, my God, I hate Dan. Did you see this about Dan? Go to this one. And then they have to scroll. I didn't want them to scroll far. I want them to find it directly from my mouth. And again, everything I said is provable in court. I have all the documentation. Otherwise, I would not have said it. So, yeah, we went earlier today. Okay. Jacob, will the sideburns ever way down? I don't know. Dan, if I say saxophone or guitar for favorite instrument, can I say mayonnaise? No. No, you may not. So, yes. Dan says, I want them to find it as easy as possible. I ain't scared of no smoke. It's the beautiful thing living on the side of transparency and on the side of honesty. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I can't imagine having, I'll just leave it there. Chris says, things I learned today. I agree with Dan on a lot of beard sense, but completely opposite opinion on food. And we're still buddies. Yep. Izzy, I desperately do. Yep, I desperately want to go get some Taco Bell. Yeah. Hard to be wild with celiac. My wife is intolerant, but not bad enough to be full celiac. Yeah, and that is, I try not to like use it like a crutch or anything, you know. That is true. I do have full-blown celiac disease, guys, so I am decently limited. Hey, yo, everybody, Dave's in the house. Dave, we said all the beautiful things about you earlier, all the praise on Lux. And if you guys have anything that you want Dave to know as a hardworking one-man shop owner that's doing everything he can to make this business thrive and go and give back to the community, drop a line to Dave. He deserves to hear it. I'm sure he'll go back and catch it. Dave, you also missed a good rant. But shout out to Dave. Shout out to Lil Lux, man. Love that dude. Okay. Here is the first one, and I will put a poll in the chat, and we'll put some tunage on as well in the background. All right, here is the first one. I'm always here, open to messages. Yeah, guys, reach out to Dave anytime. He's very responsive. We have the same taste buds. Nice, Nate. Okay, first one. If you only had the option of rocking a handlebar mustache, meaning it curls up, or rocking a horseshoe mustache, meaning it curls down like a horseshoe, more so like mine, which one would you go with? Handlebar or horseshoe? You only get to pick one. You don't get to rock the other one ever. Put your answers in the chat, and there will be a poll in approximately 17 seconds.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dan C. Bearded here to banish all your beard fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing beard strong like the mightiest creature. First step,
polls in the chat.
Some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the beards compete. We united in the beard brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dan C's knowledge, we shine so bright. Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand. Strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the
Thanks, G-Tone.
Together we learn, go the extra mile. Dan C be our guide, keeping it real. Every nook and cranny beard.
Get your answers in, guys.
Glory, we got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With Dan C leading, we conquer the year.
Either way, Leo. Either way. Handlebar can definitely be with beard. Yeah, I highly approve of handlebar with beard, too. All right. Okay. Poll has ended. Not a landslide. Not a landslide. But horseshoe won. I, of course, agree with horseshoe. For me, a handlebar just doesn't fit my personality. I'm not fancy. I've never worn a bow tie in my life. I don't dress up at all. I'm not a fan of the feel of wax. However, if some of you got rid of your handlebar, like Brian, like Greg, it would be heartbreaking to me because it fits you so dang well. So dang well. But it's not for me. Not for me. And again, guys, Dave's in the house. If you guys have any questions for the owner of Luxurious Bastard, he's in there. And then also reminder, Command Bastard is boosted to 15% off if you want a little bit extra on your savings tonight. All right. Next one. If you had to go with, I would say mine is in between, neatly trimmed or wild and free. To give you an example, would you rather go with a really neatly trimmed beard, like immaculately trimmed? Or, yeah, that's true, John. That's a good point. Or wild and free, let that beastly beard go. Which one are you closer to with your preference? Neatly trimmed or wild and free? Drop. And please, everybody, make sure you are live. Make sure you are live. I think Norman, refresh the stream. Neat or wild? I will say, there's a poll in the chat. Sam and I have decently different preferences on this, believe it or not. I'm an 18-year-old with a full Amish beard, very light, small mustache. Will everything likely grow for a full beard over time? Given your follicles right there that I can see from the picture, the light blonde, yes. 18 is so young, dude. Patience, healthy habits, I bet you that thing comes in like a beast of color and thickness within just a couple of years. Stay at it, man. If that's you in the picture, you got killer style, dude. Genuinely, you look good. So, yeah, stay with it. Get those answers. It's close. It is close, my friends. Hey, bang. Okay, let's go ahead and end the poll in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Wow. I did not know where this poll was going to go, but I don't think I thought wild would win. Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Ooh. Wow, that was bad. Hello, Joel. I'm sorry you walked into that. That's not what I normally do. That was really bad. All right. How long does it take your beard to get to that length, Dan? I would say this is probably about 2 years worth of growth if I started over. All right. My answer is kind of two-part, and I will explain. I like the look. I like the look better of a bigger wild free as compared to a super dialed in and super crispy, hard line styled beard. But I like the message of a neatly trimmed beard better than a wild and free beard because it is telling people it is purposeful. It is telling, no, Dan, living young and wild and free. It is telling people that the person behind the beard cares about their appearance, cares about their hygiene, and that's important to me. If I had to pick one, no, we can't do in between. It's got to be one extreme or the other. That's the game, Dave. If I had to pick one, I am going with neatly trimmed just because of the image it gives about my beard. And yes, I don't think this is fair, but it is real. Wild and free can get confused with the not caring, the homeless look. Even if you're grooming it, even if you're caring for it, it's an unfair association. Yep, an unfair association. But no, I answered. I'm going neatly trimmed. If I had to pick, I'm going neatly trimmed. That would be my answer. All right, next one. Specifically the sideburns. If you're bald, it's at the end of your beard up by your ear. If you have head hair, it's where your head hair transitions to your beard. I'm in between right now. My sideburn area is the longest it's been, and I don't know which way I'm going on this one. All right, I don't know which way I'm going on this one. So in the chat, for sideburns specifically, and most of you just answered wild and free. Keep that in mind. Are you going fade the sideburns? Or are you letting it grow? Polls in the chat. If you shave, I would go with fade. Go with fade on that one, Ron. All right, get those answers in, my friends. Trent, your avatar of that T just always just is so like, it just stands out. Bang! Right there. Hey. Fade the sideburns or let them grow. What you got? I'm a bald fader. Yeah, you are, Big Stu. And it looks good, dude. Look at that beard. Look at that beast. All right, couple more seconds, guys. Couple more seconds. Hey, if you need advice, send into our show. I'm going to put up a little scrolly at the bottom. All right, Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. Beard Advice Live at gmail.com. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. All right, right down below. You a baseball fan? I am. It's been a fun year, up and down, but awesome year for my Detroit Tigers. Nate, my grandfather, same last name, James Command, which is my middle name. He was a pro baseball player for the Philadelphia Phillies. He is a world record holder in the MLB and a World Series ring holder as a coach and scout for the '84 Tigers. Pretty cool. He also coached a college to a national championship as the head coach. So, yeah. Nice, JG. Nice, man. So, yeah, big baseball fan. All right, let's go ahead and end this one. All right, fade one, but we still have a third of the chat that said let it grow. But I am going with fade as well. I do prefer it. I respect anybody that disagrees, but I do prefer the fade. Yep. No way those 84 Tigers beat my... Oh, yeah. You're right. My grandpa also was a scout of Kirk Gibson. Fun fact. Jacob. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the team. Thank you guys for all the support tonight, man. It means, and this phrase gets thrown around lightly. I don't throw it around lightly and rarely ever use it. You guys' support means more to me than you know. And it also restores, like, in my mind, like, okay, there are sane, normal people out there that can see through garbage. Okay, good. All right. And again, guys, that deal is down at the bottom, on the bottom. Of blending the sideburns instead, I prefer to not blend skin fade. Yeah, I'm not a skin fade guy myself either, Aaron. But a fade doesn't mean skin fade. A fade can be to a 1, it can be to a 2. You don't have to have a skin fade for a fade. I'm not a skin fade guy either. Okay. Do you have other family members that were hardcore into coaching sports? Not really, no. My uncle played a little pro baseball. Not that I can think of. My cousin, it was an NCAA national champion in swimming. She swam for Texas, Hook 'em Horns, and then now she's the head coach of Kalamazoo's college swim team. So she's a pretty good beast. I'm sure there are others I'm not thinking of right now. Maddox and Jax. All right, next one. Do you enjoy the gray, or is it not your thing yet? You can't wrap your head around it. All right, you can't wrap your head around it. Oh, Sean, dude. The celebration, yes. Gibby. Yep. All right. Do you enjoy the gray, or is it not your thing yet? Get off here. I got a little cat outside. All right, I'm going to get a poll going, my friends. All right, pick the poll, you guys. Do you enjoy the gray? Or can you be honest and just say, hey, it's not my thing, man. Not my thing. Put those answers in the chat. Break it down. Hey. Sean, I've looked into that extensively. It seems to be regional. Europe tends to spell it one way. Americans tend to spell it another way. But even that's not perfect, and there's so much crossover. Yeah, Norman said yes. There is no right or wrong answer. It is regional between the spelling of gray. Yep. Oh, that's cool, Ninja. Very cool. All right. The grays or not your thing? It's a gray area. John, well played, sir. You're on tonight. Yep, gray is American with an A. E is English. And I'm a football fan. Yep, I'm a football fan. Yep. Leo's right. Yep, gray is with an E in England, gray with an A in America, but there's some exceptions. Like me, I put E and I'm American. Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting? What does Crayola say? Ooh. John, look it up and tell me. I am curious what Crayola says. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and end there. The chat picked overwhelmingly enjoy, and I overwhelmingly enjoy it as well. I love the gray hairs coming in. Love the gray hairs coming in. Boom. But I kind of dig it. Okay. Yeah, I think in America, most times they use A. Dan uses gray but draws a line of soda. That's a fact. It's pop. Soda pop. Mm-hmm. Crayola spells the color as gray. Okay. Is Crayola an American company? If so, that would make sense. All right. I think we have two more here on the game. We do. All right. If you needed to rock one or the other, what's the alternative to enjoy it? Shaving it? You could dye it, Leo. I don't recommend that, but you can dye it. Not dye it like eat less food, but like dye it. All right. If you needed to choose one style or the other, would you choose a beard stash, which is a stubble beard and then a prominent mustache, or a big beard with no stash, aka a whaler? Which one are you picking between these two options? Oh, this is a good question. Come on, man. Yeah. We're having fun, guys. We're having fun. Okay. There is a poll in the chat. Let's see what you guys got. Man, this is a hard question. This is a really hard question. I feel like my answer will get clipped either way. Beard stash or whaler? I'm not sure, Leo. I don't know if it could be taken as like derogatory to call it an Amish beard, or I don't know. But at beard competitions, they call it a whaler. I didn't make the rules. I actually stayed out of it because I don't do politics, and I put big beard with no stash. I like actually did. Get those answers in, guys. No, Aaron, nobody can ever do a toothbrush mustache ever again. It's just no, you cannot do a toothbrush mustache. No. And I hope everybody understands the reasons why you can never do a toothbrush mustache. What is a toothbrush mustache? Think about the toothbrush. Put that under your nose as a mustache. No. No. What is a whaler? Barely know her. Okay. All right, get those answers in. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's what he was asking, Craig. Why do people call it a whaler rather than calling it an Amish beard? So, yes. Yes. No stash on a big beard is a whaler. Yep. And it's right here. Refers to the same facial hairstyle, a full, long beard that covers the chin and jawline without a mustache. Yep. No, I did not, Sean. Very interesting. We call it the Charlie Chaplin. No, we call it you can't ever wear it again. You can't. Nope. Cannot. Cannot. The pencil mustache is rough. I do see them at the beard expos sometimes. Those ones are rough. All right. Beard stash 1. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to go with big beard, no stash, aka the whaler. The reason why is I really like making a statement. All right. Leo. I really like making a statement. And no, 2 for me, I don't think so. And I think it's a bigger statement for a whaler than a beard stash. Do I like the look of whalers? It's not my thing, but I had to answer my question. I do like the look of beard stashes, but I think the whaler makes a bigger statement. Yeah, the bigger statement would be the whaler. So I'm going with that one. All right, guys, last question. These have been good. Thank you guys for staying and participating in this. Final one. On average, a beard trim every 4 months, aka 3 times a year. If you had to go over or under that one, now you're just messing with me, Aaron. We just established that. If you had to go over or under trimming every 4 months, which one are you going to do? Under would be you trim more than every 4 months. Over would be, and I guess you could be taking this multiple ways. Let me clarify, guys, before we get the poll. Under is you trim more than every 4 months. You are more frequently than 4 months. Over would be you do not trim every 4 months. All right. Under is less. Over is more. Put your answers in the chat. Any cutting of hairs on the beard? Good question, Leo. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I clarified. Under is frequent. Over is less frequent. All right, there is a poll in the chat. Check it out. Are you... Oh, it's 50-50 so far. Oh, now it started to sway. The poll should be there. We're getting votes. There it is. There it is, big baby. Okay. Wow, I didn't expect it to be this big of a landslide. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Everybody! Can you hear me? It's Monday night. Drama, stress, keep it out of sight. Hey, yo, gotta go. Hey, yo, gotta go. Eat your corn dogs with barbecue. Trust me, on it. It's really good. Thank you guys, man, again. If you guys could check to see if that thumbs up is hit, I hope I earned that free like from you tonight. We still got another giveaway. We still got some time on the boosted Command Bastard code from the great Luxurious Bastard. Lux, we talked about your carrier blend and how sometimes the scents overshadow it, but how great it is. So just know that we got you, man. Dave till the end. Lux all day. No, Jordan Jones. Hey. Dan the Struggle Rapper? Oh, no. No, sir. My singing is a struggle. My rap? Fire. Do you want to know the 5 greatest rappers of all time? Dylon, and Dylon. I rhyme and I rip. I rip and I rhyme. Let's go. Ever. Good question, Brad. Lux, Dave, do you have an official end time for the boosted code? Now, Command Bastard will always be available. All right, will always be available. But what about Tupac and Biggie, Eminem? It was a Dave Chappelle reference. It was a joke. Yeah, Dave Chappelle was the greatest skit comedy show of all time, Chappelle Show, and they had a rapper named Dylon. Yep, Dylon. Okay. All right, it is boosted until 12 noon tomorrow, you guys. 12 noon tomorrow. Yeah, no, happy to explain. Now you know. There we go. All right, let's end this one. About a third of the chat is under, and about 2/3 is over. I am over as well. Yep, I am over as well. Yes, sir. Awesome, man. That was fun. Thank you, guys. All right, final question before the final giveaway. What was the highlight of your weekend? Drop it in the chat. Mine was, I think I can show you guys here. Where'd it go? Mine was hanging with this dude and the family in soccer all weekend. We went down to Columbus, and Jax and his team went to the championship. They ended up losing in overtime to a team that probably should have blown them out, to be fully honest. Tyler, happy birthday to your wife. Probably should have blown them out, to be honest, but Jax balled out. His team balled out too. And they took him to overtime, lost in overtime, but still amazing, still a finalist, still got that finalist medal. It was really, 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 really fun. Yep, really, really fun weekend. And we stayed 2 nights in a hotel. We got some gluten-free donuts. We hit up a trampoline park. So, yeah, man, it was awesome. It was awesome. All right. What was the highlight of your week, Ken? I don't doubt. We got a lot of local friends in here. They may have. No, I got a security camera on the pool. No, sweetie. Motion activated. All right. Final giveaway of the night, my friends. I'm going to drop a link in the chat in case you have not signed up yet. Shout out to Luxurious Bastard. I'm going to slide back to the info screen real quick here. Boom. And our Luxurious Bastard is out of California. Could be moving to Texas. And again, they are known for their long, strong scents. I highly recommend looking at the new products tab on the website, which is awesome. And then my specific favorite right now is click shop, beard oil, and then find sweet oil. It is an essential oil only blend of a bunch of different citruses. So good. So good. Michael, depends on who it was if you popped up on the security camera during the live stream. I got a couple of different avenues of responding to that. Depends on which one of you it was. So, yes. And thank you, Zach. Shout out to Dave and Dan for the giveaway and Good Commands Corner. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay, let's pop back to the final giveaway of the night. If you see your name on the screen, that's awesome, Scott. I'm happy for you. You both are great dudes. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment, claim your victory do we have in the building? Dun, 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 dun. Aaron, not a love seat, Mr. Couch. Come on down. Viscosity, Arizona Ed is a true medium viscosity. A true medium viscosity. Nice, Dave. Aaron, are you out there? Raised Beard is in the building. Raised Bearded. Congratulations, man. That makes 5. Raised, if you could reach out to me on Dancy Bearded on Instagram or email Dan_command@yahoo.com. That would be appreciated. I have the codes today, and I will get those over to you. And for anybody that missed the company part, here's the blend of the carrier. Ed, I know you're out there. It is a medium viscosity. It is a great blend on this one. I went into detail about the grapeseed and how it's better than the things that get bad names to them, that type of stuff. So, boom. There we go, guys. Carrier blend. The rant tonight was a good one. Those who live in glass house shouldn't throw stones. Boom. All right, guys and girls out there, I'm going to get some sleep because I didn't get a lot this weekend because we were in Columbus and hotel and late. We got home late last night. You know the deal, the family man life. Outside of that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. You still have time on that Command Bastard boosted. Other than that, check to see if you hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you, Dave. I appreciate your community. Woo! Reach out to me if you guys have any questions or you need any help. I'm always here, and I've proven that for a very long time now. Always will be. Thank you guys one more time. Please stay bearded, stay positive, and just for that live stream community, love you guys.